First of all, thank you so much to everybody who responded to my last video. I was really surprised by how quickly by how quickly people responded and by how many responses I got. Turns out quite a lot of you watch my videos fairly regularly, more than I had actually thought. And turns out also that I'd say 85 to 90% of you at least did find me through ED videos, but apparently enjoy both sorts of videos, so that settles the issue for me. I'm just gonna keep my channel going the way it is, I think. And as someone else pointed out, if people who come only for ED videos see a video that's not ED, they don't have to watch it. So, you know, everyone's free to make their own choices about that, and I guess that's the way I'm gonna leave it. So, I haven't heard back from the McDonald's people yet, even though I kind of got the impression they might call today. But my friend told me that when her brother applied, they took a lot longer calling him than they had originally said that they would. So, I'm not too worried yet. I might get worried if, say, by the end of next week I don't hear back. I'll probably assume I didn't get the job at that point. But, you know, I'll give it at least several more days, because apparently she was having issues contacting, well, my manager. I know she didn't even get a hold of for quite a few days because my manager wasn't even in. And my aunt had to leave like a message for her, and she had to try and call her back and all this yada yada yada. So, you know, things aren't moving very quick, but maybe eventually they will move, and I'll eventually get income. That would be kind of nice. So, another thing sort of related to that, I went, you know, shopping with my friend. We went to like Bulk Barn, which is a candy store with lots of, well, it's not just candy, it's just a bulk food store, but there's a ton of candy and chocolate, and then there's, you know, flour and like cherries and ice cream toppings, that sort of thing also. And so we went there, and we went to the grocery store because she had to buy groceries, and in between that we went to Extreme Pita, which was quite good. But anyway, we got in the taxi on the way home, and suddenly, I don't even remember where it came from, but we started talking about how she was thinking about moving out within the next couple months because her mom's trying to sell her house, and, you know, she doesn't really want to live with her mom indefinitely, and she's she's trying to find a place that she can afford and whatever. But she said to me that she needed someone to move out with, and I was like, just randomly, like, I was kind of thinking I should move out. And apparently they have apartments for something like $400 to $450 a month in the city for like a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment, and I'd be paying my mother $200 a month. And if I was sharing a $450 2-bedroom apartment with someone, I'd only be paying $225 a month for my own place, with my own rules, no restrictions on the internet, no parents nagging me constantly and endlessly. Freedom. This would, of course, depend on me getting income, but the more I thought about it and the more we talked about it, the more I really wanted to do it. And I don't know if I'm, like, getting in over my head really bad or not in thinking about this even. I know it wouldn't happen for another couple months because she's on unemployment at the moment because she had surgery and whatever, and obviously I don't even have income yet. I'd have to save for probably at least a month or two to make sure I could afford rent. So it wouldn't be for a while, but like, just the idea that it could actually maybe be feasible for me to be on my own, couldn't help liking that. I mean, I'm almost 21. No reason I couldn't move out on my own. I mean, a lot of people by this time have been in university for 3 years, living in a dorm or living in an apartment with three or four other people or whatever, being on their own, living independently. Why shouldn't I? I mean, yes, I have that whole mental illness shit to deal with, but, you know, I'm gonna have that for probably a long time, and kind of thinking, but I don't know. The whole idea is just kind of bowling me over, I guess. So yeah, I don't know what else to say really, except that I'm contemplating a binge purge, and I've eaten far too much for my liking today, but that's okay. That's another thing that's going to be a problem if I move out. Where would I purge? How would I restrict? The answer is, there probably wouldn't be anywhere to purge, and I probably couldn't restrict. So it'll be really interesting if I do end up moving out. But anyways, I don't know why I'm bothering to talk about that right now. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video, and I just wanted to let you all know the fruits of my thoughts. I don't know how to word that properly. Anyway, that's it. Bye.